Welcome everybody, I'm Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skinny Atlas, New York, and it's time for some creative ink. It's time to get inspired, it's time to create, and it's time to share all these beautiful creations with others. So today it's a beautiful day here in Skinny Atlas. The sun is shining, the temperature is like perfect, it's like 74 degrees. So all those in the path of the hurricane, I hope you're all safe and not too much damage. So I'm not sure what we're going to get tomorrow. Could be another grinchy day, but hopefully we don't get too much of the effects from the hurricane tomorrow. So today we are doing some fun gift packaging ideas for the holidays or any occasion that you might have coming up where you just want a little something to give to that someone special, whether you can put in some treats inside it or a gift card, whatever. So we got quite a few joining in today. So hi Shirley and Colleen and Kathy. I know it's such a gorgeous day. We want to just kind of like bottle these up, right, in central New York. So this isn't what we're making today, but these are the book treat boxes that are, let me just mute my phone, sorry about that, that are in our mini catalog. They are so cute and fun to make. And wait till you see the ideas I have. I wish I had more time to create even more. I'll have 5 ideas for you today to share with you, and you're going to love them. They're so easy to do. They're inexpensive, and you can just if you need that little something for somebody, these boxes fit the bill. Okay, so let's get started. I gotta think here. I didn't I was having connection issues, number one, and of course, I don't know, it's been a busy day. I'm trying to wrap things up for an event that's happening next weekend, and just stuff like that. Okay, I think I got it all. All right, so I got our 4 papers that we're working with. So, hi Deborah, welcome. Okay, I hope, leave me a note in the comments, how many create little fun treats for your friends, your family, whatever. Whether it doesn't have to be the holidays, let me show you this. So here's the little book treat box. And it just opens up. I've got a piece of Velcro there, but you can do whatever you want because I wanted this to be reusable, okay? So this one I created with a birthday theme, winter, okay? And it's about 1 inch high, this box, and it's about like 2.5 by 3 1/4 inches wide, okay, and 1 inch high. So you can get a lot of fun, good things in there, okay? And it fits a gift card in there as well. So if you want something fancy where you can still put a few treats and add a gift card for somebody, whether it's a birthday, a special occasion, whatever, okay? This is great for the holidays. They'd be great little favors for your Thanksgiving table. I'll show you something that you could probably do with a Thanksgiving theme, okay? Okay, so let's get started. We're using this Take a Bow paper. It's in our mini catalog, okay? Let me grab that. Well, let me share with you where the treat box is. So this is the September through December 2024 mini catalog. On page 27, you're going to see the treat boxes. It could be a little bit of a sleeper item if you're not paying attention. And of course, there's those cute little, I didn't think to grab those. What are they called? Peppermints. Let me see if I have them here because maybe we could use those on today's project, but I don't think I have them accessible. Rats. Okay, we've got red rhinestones. Okay, but there's that. Cute and adorable. Okay, Deborah makes them sometimes, and Colleen does. She made a nail file holder and bookmark and fun cardstock. Oh, that is cool. Those are really cool. Okay, so there's the book treat, and I did use some of this designer paper, the Reindeer Days designer paper, to fussy cut some of those beautiful reindeer. And then the Take a Bow we always want to say bow, is on page 39, and it has this fun paper. It's 6x6. So this one I'm adapting the 6x6 so paper to this box. Okay, so I'll give you some hint and tips on that. And it has a fun die cut, or yeah, it has a fun die, so you can make your own personalized bows as well. I didn't think about doing a bow on there. I might have to do that, okay? I've got my wheel spinning, you know. It's just having time for all that fun creativity, right? But a bow might be kind of fun on here too, right? Okay, so here's this beautiful paper. So you're going to get, so let's see, 12, right? Because there's 48 sheets. You're going to get 12 of each of these 4 double-sided designs. There's one set, and then here's the other set. I love this candy cane stripe. They're all beautiful, and they all intermix with each other. It also pairs well with the Reindeer Days designer paper as well, okay? Okay, so as I said, let's look at our book box here, our treat box. So it comes already pre-scored, so these are so easy to put together. All right, so we've got that, and then this is the bottom of our box, this part right here. Okay, so it's 2 separate pieces, and it's so easy to do. But we're gonna kind of decorate it up before we start assembling, okay? But I do like to go through and just crease my folds really well, burnish them well, okay? And even this little tab right here. And so this has got adhesive on it. I put a Velcro dot here, but you can decide whether this does peel off fairly easily, so you could do that. But these you do want to keep because that's what we're going to attach our box to, okay? All right, so we've got that crease. Let's go and burnish these. So burnish each of the folds, okay? And also these tabs. And this box is a cinch to assemble. And it comes out square every single time. They did a really nice job with this box. Let's grab these tabs here. So you could easily, you know, whip up some of these boxes for the holidays. Do it now. If you need like little favors for that holiday time or birthdays or whatever, get a few made and have them on hand. Okay, all our folds are done. All right, oh, I forgot this one. So don't forget this other one here, okay? Okay, so let's start with the main box, okay? So what I did was, if I was using 12 by 12, I did a 4-inch strip, and then I put glue over the whole thing and just started from here and went down and then just trimmed off the excess, okay? But because this is 6 by 6, it's not going to fit the whole length, so we have to break it up, okay? So, so we're going to do 2 3 by 4 pieces, okay? And then we have a 1-inch strip by 4 inches. So this is 3 inches by 4, 3 inches by 4, 1 by 4. Okay, and then we're just going to adhere these on. Okay, this is our outside of the box. So I'm staying away from putting liquid glue near that fold. Okay, just because you know, the designer paper doesn't butt up perfectly. You're going to see a little bit of the white seam, like on here. You can see, I got ribbon in the way. You can see the white strip there, okay? That's going to still show. So don't get too close with your adhesive. And so we're going to just put adhesive on this whole thing. Just go down through here. And it doesn't take long to decorate these, okay? I think the hardest part is figuring out your color combinations and what you're going to put on it, right? Let's just go and let's just put adhesive on it all. And then we can quickly assemble, right? So there's that one. I'm trying to stay away from that fold. Okay. So let me talk to you why I was inspired to do these today. So today, my team this next month, or I always do a challenge with my team, okay? So at our last team meeting, they were supposed to create something with these book treat boxes, okay? So I'm waiting to see what their creations are because they love to play along with the team challenges, and they upload them into our team Facebook page, and we all just share ideas together. So it's fun. So I wanted to make sure I did the challenge too this month because I just love these boxes. I think they're fun. So if you're a team member watching, Shirley, hopefully this is inspiring you to create with your box, okay? If you haven't already. All right, so let's put this on there. And you just want to make sure it's definitely top to bottom and get that because you can trim the ends, okay? So there's that. So let's just take our scissors and we're gonna these are rounded corners. So it's just a little snipping here, okay? To just go and snip that off. So speaking of the team, next month, starting October 1st, for the whole month of October, Stampin' Up! Is having a Join Special promotion. So if you love to be a part of our team and do these fun challenges and projects together with others and get your items at a discount, we would love to have you join. The starter kit is only $99 and you get to choose $155 worth of product, which is an amazing deal. And we do things in person and we do things virtually too. So you can, even if you don't live nearby, you can still be a part of our amazing group. We're a small but mighty team. So I would love to talk to you more if you would love more information about it, about joining, and that starts the 1st of October. Okay, so here's the back of our box. Isn't that just cute? Okay, we're going to cover up this as well. All right, so I have a 1-inch strip. All right, so let's go and add some glue here. Now this one I'm going to butt right up to that edge. Okay. And having this fine tip glue bottle, which is something I just got off from Amazon, you can find them in lots of places. So it just helps adhering so much nicer. Okay, so we're going to do this. Make sure it's, and then just trim. Got that excess. So this is enough to either do like another side or another tab. I save all my pieces. This was actually a leftover scrap, so that worked out really, really well from another project. So I'm just going down the edge here because it's overhanging a little bit. Okay, so we got a leftover scrap. Okay, isn't that looking cool? See how it's going to just fold? All right, we need to trim this right here. Okay, that's better. Okay, so our next place, we're going to cover this inside right here, okay? So for here, I have a couple, at least one I know, where I only just did this first panel and not this. And I thought it looked a little bare. So we're going to cover this whole piece right here. And this is where our box is still going to sit, okay? So this is a 4 by 4 inch piece. Piece of designer paper, and we're going to put glue on this whole section, on these 2 sections right here. Okay, so this one and this one. So let's just get it fairly close to the edge here. A birthday one would be cute with balloons or cupcakes. Just like Halloween would be great. I didn't get any Halloween paper or stamp sets, but maybe some pumpkins would be fun, right? I could do some pumpkins. I thought about that too earlier. Okay, so let's just add this. I'm going to just butt that up to that crease and this will, oh, I got glue on my fingers. All right, where's my adhesive? Because I got some here. Smooth that down. I love my adhesive remover. You can either find those, I think they still have them in the Dollar Tree store, or you can also get them on Amazon too. Okay, so let's just trim this. Got to trim these corners here. Okay, and do that. I just got all these little bits. Okay, how's that looking? Then we'll just fold this again. There we go. I mean, you could make this 2 separate pieces if you want, okay? But I don't think it's necessary, all right? So let's do our box now. So we're pretty much done with that. If you really wanted to, you could cover this up too. You know, I hadn't thought about that. I do have this extra piece left over, so we could. Let's go for it, right? It's not going to hurt anything. So let's add some adhesive here. We'll just experiment, right? And see how it goes. Let me just whip that off. And then the paper will definitely stick to that. So let's do this. We're going to have lots of designer paper on here. It's going to be totally tricked out here. Okay, who is loving these boxes? Let's see, there we go. And we just need to trim a little bit. I think I might see if I can do it this way. Just run my scissors along the edge. You'll be able to feel it. There we go. Okay, get rid of this. Hi, Joan. How are you today? Okay, that looks good, right? Let's fold that. Yeah, it does look kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to decorate our boxes. So what we're going to do is, so we've got it open. So this side is 3.5 inches by 1 inch. This side is 2 3/4 by 1 inch. Okay, so we are going to just glue these sides here. Okay, don't glue this one, this large, you know, these outer ones. We're going to glue the inner rectangles here. Okay, so we're going to have the red polka dot showing here. Let's put this on. And if your cutting is off, there'll be a way to trim it. Okay, so that was 1 inch by 2 3/4. This one is 1 inch by 3.5. Just work your way around. There we go. We're back to the 1 and 2 3/4. Okay, let me just there we go. Let's do this. Here we go. And then this one again is 1 inch by 3.5. I had to think for a minute. Okay. Hi, Joan. Welcome. Here we go. Okay, so you can see that, how we've left that blank in this. Okay, so this is where you can just make sure if you need to trim anything. So like you can see I've got a little bit there. So let's just trim that off a little bit. Okay, and I'm looking to make sure my ends are fine, all right, that there's none overlapping the ends. See this one too, there's nothing there, but I got a little bit on this end side. These scissors have glue on them. Let's give that a little bit of a trim. There we go. So let's look at this one. So this one, you can see right there, I've got just a little sliver. So just pull that flat back and give it a little trim. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so there's two sides. Let's look at this one. That one looks good. Nothing on the ends. This one's got a little bit there. So you can, don't worry about being too precise because you can fix it. That end looks good and that looks good. Okay, now we're ready to assemble our box. And Stampin' Up! Made this so easy for you to assemble. So we've got a glue strip here and here. So what you're gonna do is, I think it's okay if you take both glue strips off, the tear tapes off. And what you're gonna do is just fold in these two flaps right here, and then this gets folded over, and then this gets glued in it. Those two flaps just tuck right into that flap. Isn't that so cool? So it's like a matchbox, pretty much. There we go. So easy. And look at with those red sides on it. It just heightens up your box. Okay. And now we're going to put this inside here and then we're done almost. I forgot to cut one piece of paper, but we can cut that. Okay. So, let's see here. I feel like I've got just a hair of paper here. Hang on. There we go. Let's do, so we have, there's a fold here and a fold here, okay? So what we're going to do before I pull those off, I got a nasty fly in here, right? Before we pull those off, we're going to, this is just going to lay up against that fold, okay? So I just kind of like bring this up and I just want that butted up against there. So I'm going to just kind of center it on this base from this way. And I'm going to hold this and just bump that up against the edge. Okay. So it's like that. All right. So it's, let me see if you can see it. So it's against the edge and then set it down. All right. And then that will create a nice uniform book. Okay. All right. So let's tear these off. 1, 2. So I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to look at it. It's about 1/4 of an inch. Okay. And yikes. Just kind of bring up my side there and then just set it down. All right. So that way it looks pretty nice and it's not sticking out into your box either. There's just a little bit hanging there and you got 1/4 inch there and 1/4 inch there. Okay. I like it all decorated. I'm so glad we did this. I might go back and add that to my other ones as well. But let's, I'm thinking this would be kind of fun here to decorate the inside there. And I forgot to cut something for here. So let's, I gotta think what paper we want to add in there. Let's do, I think we'll go with the berries. I don't want to do that again. I don't know. Maybe that would look okay. We'll go with the striped inside so it looks cohesive, I guess. Just like a contrast, but I don't like the dots. That's too much stripe. I don't know. What do you guys think? The dots or the leaves or the stripes? Okay. Help me decide. Love the boxes. They're so pretty. Thanks, Betty. Okay. So help me decide the stripes, the polka dots, or the leaves. And I'm going to adhere this over here, okay? This is going to be over here. I don't know if this really goes with it. Maybe with the red. Help me decide, guys. I mean, or there's this green. But let's put this over here, okay? So I'm going to just put this down flat right here. Oh, this fly. I don't like this time of year. This is where the flies want to kind of come in and take over your house, I think. Try to hibernate for the winter. Okay, so while you guys are helping me decide, what I did, what Velcro dots I used these like you can get on Amazon, okay? They're these, we've used them before. They're these Velcro thin clear fasteners, and there's 56 of them in a package. So you can I'll just see that. So if you look for these, they're 3/8 of an inch wide right there, and they're only like $3 a package. So I've got, there's like a soft side. You guys know how Velcro dots, there's a soft side and a stiff side, okay? So I'm going to put the soft side here, and the stiff side will be here, okay? But I don't think it really matters. So we're going to just put that down on the tab, okay? And I've got them both married together, all right? And you could use a little bit bigger one if you wanted to, but these are what I had on hand. You don't need much. So I've got them both married together, and you're just going to close up your box, bring it up, lay it down, and press on that for a minute. It's too small for a lot of different patterns. Stripes. So you're saying the stripes, Betty. There we go. And then just open it up and just really press both of these again, okay? And there you go. We have a box, and then it's reusable, and somebody can re-gift it, all right? So Betty likes the dots, the stripes. Betty Hayden says, I know. I just don't know here, guys. I think we're going to go with the dots. Let's go with the dots. Okay, so this piece is going to be 2 5/8 wide, okay, by 3 3/8. Okay. And we're going to just plop that right in there. And here's some liquid glue. Now, if you're making multiples, you can always like cut lots of different patterns and just play around with it. Okay, so it's just going to go in there. Here we go. It just kind of finishes up the inside of your box. So like if your gift card is in there, it just does whatever. You can also take and put a message in there, punch out a message on something. Okay, let's go do our front of the box. So what do I have for that? So I have this die cut circle from Spotlight on Nature, die cut in Granny Apple Green. All right, so we are going to put some dimensionals right here. I know, re-gifting is the way to go, right? Because you spend all that time and energy creating that you just want people to keep sharing it, right? Okay, so let's just plop that on there. All right, and then I've got this right here. I'm trying to decide if I bump that up or not. So I've cut out these from the paper. Let's see. Bump. Let's see. I think we'll just leave it flat. Leaves or dots. How would it look if you use solid cardstock? I think you could still use solid cardstock. It'd just be a lot thicker, Kathy. The designer paper is just so easy to work with. It just, cardstock is, definitely with the belly band, I think it would be okay to do that. But, I think along here, designer paper, it's just so much easier. Okay, if you have some that coordinate. Okay, so we've got that, and I've already stamped Merry Christmas. Okay, will that fit? I might cut these up. Let's just cut these apart. There's Mary. Okay, so we'll do like Merry Christmas down here, or Christmas down there, and Merry up there. Okay, let's do that. I want some ribbon here somewhere, and I wasn't thinking about that. Let's put Mary here. Okay, and then we'll do Christmas down here. To the side. All right, we need some bling. So, as I said, I did colored some gems here. So I want to share with you. So this is my dark cherry cobbler, okay, to color the blends. I've already put one coat on, but I want to share with you what happens to your tip after a while, okay? So I have one blends that I, like when I'm using this, on rhinestones, that I designate for that, okay? So just, be aware that eventually, I've been coloring a lot of gems, okay? So it will wear after a while, but it does a good job of getting right down there and coloring around them though. All right, but you want to just make sure when it gets bulky and fluffy like that, you got to make sure that the cap is closed completely, otherwise it's going to dry out if you have any marker, alcohol left. Hi Cynthia, welcome. Okay, so let's get rid of that scrap a little bit. So let's add some gems here somewheres. Let's take your pick tool, and I think we might maybe we'll just add some ribbon on the spine, okay? So let's do this. Let's add some gems on here. Let's do this, and let's put one right there where the holly is, okay? All right, how's that looking? Pretty good? Hi Betty, welcome. Look at that. Isn't that just adorable? You could put another message in there. Okay, let's add a little ribbon to this. Okay, we'll get those out of the way. And so this is our silver and white ribbon. We'll just tie it along the spine here. Let's leave enough for a bow. So we've got a pretty bow right here. Okay. Just want to make sure nothing's twisted. Which it is. Hang on. I feel like I gotta go this way. There's a certain way to tie it, don't you feel? Okay. Because I need my open end on the left. My tail needs to always be on the left to get started. This just adds a nice bit of glitz to it. Let's close this up. Make sure this is straight, right? Close this up. There we go. And let's get one tail going that way and one going this way, and let's make a nice loopy bow. There we go. I love tying bows when they cooperate, right? There. All right. That's just enough, don't you think? Having that ribbon on the end. There we go. Okay, look at that. One treat box down for the holidays. Okay, let's look at some other great ideas, because I want you to leave inspired today. So you're going to want to go add these to your next order or to your starter kit, right? If you decide to join our family in October. So let's move that and move this out of the way. And speaking of October, I got to share with you this. Okay, so Stampin' Up! Is sponsoring a World Card Making Day on October 5th. And if you go to their homepage, there should be a link for you to go and register. It's a 1-hour event. So it's, let's see, 4 p.m., 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you need to do the math, so technically 2 p.m. Mountain Time, if you need to do it from there. All right, and they're going to be sharing all kinds of fun, some easy stamping ideas with our new ephemera line, okay? So go and register for that. The replay is good for quite a while, and it just gives you some simple ideas, all right? And I'll be sharing more ideas with that ephemera that's in our annual catalog in the coming weeks as well. And also, we were talking about the demonstrator kit. October 1st is the start for demonstrators to pre-order some of our online exclusives that will be available for customers on November 5th. So this is one of the upcoming suites. So here's a little sneak peek of a holiday or a Valentine's suite that's coming. And then we have this utterly adorable suite collection too. There's designer paper and stamps and dies to go with that as well. And is there anything else I need to share with you guys? I think that's about it. If you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, I'll have more information. Hopefully by the end of the weekend, my newsletter will be ready to go out to everyone. So go in and subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet. Okay, Cindy is registered and she can't wait. I hope you love it, Cynthia. So it's just it doesn't cost anything for the World Card Making Day event. It's free, but it's just a way for you to see how Stampin' Up! Also does their events as well. Okay, so let's look at some more. And if you want to purchase any of these supplies, there's my September host code right there, so you can go and shop. So here's this one that we shared, okay, earlier. So I got to go back. See, I do think it's nicer. I don't know. I might leave it alone because it's got the Velcro dot on it. But I'm just also doing this side as well. I might just do this one panel because the ribbon's already on there. But definitely the inside. And I didn't do the outer edges. I wasn't thinking. This was the first one that I made. So there's that. So it could be birthday, a nice winter birthday. And then here's this one right here this is with that Nest of Winter paper. And then here's this one right here. So maybe somebody's ill. Maybe they need some sweet chocolates or tea or something. So you could see I added a little embellishment, so when they opened it up, it still looks like a pretty thing. And I didn't add paper here either. But here on the sides, I used our new two-sided, new two-tone paper that's in our scrapbooking line of products now, okay? So this is the lighter side of Early Espresso, so it really toned it down, and I thought that worked well. And it's also a thinner cardstock, as thinner paper as well, okay? Okay, so we've got that one, and then we have, I'm in love with the Sweet Autumn Days. I think it's what it's called. Is that what it is? Yeah, what is it called? I think that's what it is. Sweet Autumn something. Sweet Days of Autumn, maybe? Something like that. But look at that cute little owl right there. I just cut out a nested essential tag and added some fussy cut some of the trees designer paper there, and I wrapped my twine around there, but it would look sweet to have that covered up. And then this one I did do that. I could add some more fun embellishments there as well. Excuse me. And then wrapped paper around, and then the inside as well. Yes, Betty, she's got it. These are great for the upcoming holidays for teachers, year-end gifts as well, you know, because what do you get a teacher, right? Okay, and then finally, here's a different way to do it, okay? So this is with the Regal Winter, I think is what it's called, designer paper. I love this Blackberry Bliss ribbon right there with the hint of gold. And I die cut one of the images out of the bundle. This die, I think is in the, this is in a different die set. I can't remember which. But just some simple thinking of you always. I did the label there, but definitely covering that. I want to cover that up. But look at this, some pretty tea bags, and then another message in here, but I might do something there as well, add another piece. And then having that ribbon wrapped around and the little tag with fresh freesia, cardstock, and Blackberry Bliss ribbon, or ink, just really sets it all out. I love, this is my favorite, I think. So which one is your favorite? Do you love the birds? Do you love the reindeer? Do you like the sweet days of autumn? Let me know in the comments. Message me. Let me know what you're looking for too, to be inspired with, okay? Next week's a whole new week of creativity. So get into your craft area and create. If you're in love with these boxes, make sure to add them to your next order, okay? Okay, everybody, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I love being a help to you all. And I will be back on Wednesday here on Facebook and YouTube. And then Fridays is YouTube only, okay? So make sure you hit that thumbs up and like button, okay? Oh, I do this again. Why does it go do that? I don't know why it does that. And share my videos with others. So, and make sure you follow me as well. Okay, have an awesome weekend. It's hopefully the weather is nice for everybody, and you have a great time. Thanks so much.